The beginning of this month already, my gorgeous Torini. I mean, the first 7 days are gonna be absolutely everything. Within the first 7 days of August, you will know exactly what this month is going to be like to you, going to be like. And you know, it's going to be good. It's gonna be brilliant. You are going to not only you are going to have this big answer, my gorgeous Torini, but also this is marking the beginning of such an incredible journey in your life. Do I need to say more when I say that the numbers this month are 11, 11? Oh my God, the gates are about to open, my gorgeous Torini. The door are about to open, my gorgeous Torini. What is going to happen after this moment in time, after you get this answer? You know, your life is to change spectacularly. You need to listen to me, because only few days after that moment in time, you're already gonna be contacted by somebody like really significant in your life, who is going to make you aware of such an important opportunity. And that particular opportunity is literally going to change your life forever. This important opportunity you would never ever be able to normally go for unless you had that important answer at the beginning of this week. So this in itself is the beginning of such a beautiful and such a sacred journey in your life. Welcome back, my gorgeous Torini. Welcome back. That's all I can say, because from the moment you wake up on the very 1st of August, I can say to you that the energy is going to be completely different. The energy is going to be completely different. You're going to feel ready for action. You're going to start thinking about yourself. You're going to kind of start taking things very seriously when it comes to your health in general. I'm not saying that you weren't doing that before. Please don't get me wrong. But suddenly you are really going to perk up in such a way where your mind, body, and spirit is going to be in such a sync. And whatever you have, like kind of whatever you found, like really that whatever you were aware of that you were doing and you shouldn't be doing in terms of health and things like that, you know, this is going to be highlighted. So on the very 1st of August, for example, if you knew that maybe you need to change your diet, now suddenly you're going to be like, that's all you're going to have on your mind. If you thought that, oh, I need to go and work out, or I need to exercise, that's exactly what you're going to have on your mind. If you thought, oh, I'm drinking too much, you know, that is going to be on your mind, and you are going to become so serious about not drinking that much. If you were smoking a lot, you know, or if you were smoking in general and you didn't want to smoke, now you're going to start suddenly thinking like, oh, I want to stop smoking. Welcome to the new you, my gorgeous Torini. You're not going to be able to recognize yourself. No, I'm joking. No, this is going to be brilliant. This is going to be really good. So I strongly suggest you to follow this energy. For example, this energy. So for example, if you thought like, I need to change my diet, you know, just take this very seriously. And one thing is going to lead into another. You're going to benefit from these energies, and things that you would normally find difficult when it comes to all this, you will be able to sail through like there is no tomorrow. This is the direct result of your karma, and this is the direct result of everything you've been through lately. It hasn't been easy. It has been really difficult. Certain things have been slowed down. Certain things made you feel rather frustrated. There were other things you became aware of when it comes to the world in general, you know, that were worrying you lately, which you're absolutely fine, because things are going absolutely crazy out there. We can ignore as much as we can and pretend that we are stupid, but hey baby, it's crazy, you know. So all these things are going to be there is a lot which is indeed going to be on your mind. Let me tell you something, my gorgeous Torini, that on the very 1st of August, you see, it's not only about you feeling this, being in sync when it comes to mind, body, and spirit, but on the very 1st of August, you are going to have an incredible idea. Listen to me so it's not only about that. In between the 1st and the 3rd of August, you are going to have an incredible idea. Listen to me very carefully. This idea you need to put as a number one. You will know what this incredible idea is because someone or something is going to inspire you so beautifully to the point where you are indeed going to find this actually enlightening, to be quite honest with you. So within the first 3 days of August, my gorgeous Torini, you are going to have an amazing idea which you are going to find challenging, but you need to take this very seriously, and you're going to be absolutely fine. When I say that you need to take this seriously, when it comes to that idea, there is something you're going to need to do immediately. There is a certain step you're going to need to do immediately. There is something you're going to need to explore. Whatever this is, it's going to bring you to the right aspect of where certain things are going to become clear to you. So whatever you find challenging here, don't worry about it. As long as you dive in right now, things are going to unfold in such a good way, in such a positive way, in an important way when it comes to you, my gorgeous Torini, indeed. So take this idea very seriously. And no matter what this challenge is going to end up being a very successful for you indeed. And in fact, on top of all that, you're going to realize something new about yourself, something that you're absolutely excellent at. And that in itself, it's going to mark such an important stage of your life. You are healing, you are ascending, and you're evolving onto the next level of your spiritual journey. I'm so happy for you, my gorgeous Torini, because after this point, everything is going to change. By the time you get to the 3rd of August, okay? When you on the 3rd of August, for example, you are literally going to have a reason for celebration. On the 3rd of August, you are literally going to have a reason for celebration. You're going to feel so happy because you are going to come up with such an important conclusion that you are going to need to have this compromise. You're going to come up with an important conclusion that you are going to need to have some kind of a compromise here. This compromise is so important because you're following your heart. You're doing the right thing. And number two, this compromise is very important because you are going to be able to move on with your life. You're going to be able to move forward with your life. When it comes to that compromise, you will know the part of that compromise is you're going to need to bring something to an end. That's part of this compromise. And that's also part of the fact that this is ever so essential for you to do in order to move on with your life. So important. The next date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be on the 7th of August. Oh my goodness, on the 7th of August, there is going to be such an incredible possibility for you. And this particular possibility you are going to have on the 7th of August, there is something that you will really want to do here. It's to do with it's to do with the possibility, but it's to do with something that has been on your mind for a while. And only now you're going to become aware of this possibility on the 7th of August. And that possibility in itself, it's really kind of going to also, you will understand that you're not going to be able to go for this possibility unless you kind of cut something out of your life again. This is ever so important. There is something you're going to need to move on from again. There is something you're going to need to cut out of your life. Something that has come to an end a while ago, but only now for some reason you're going to be able to realize this, because this in itself is really going to be standing in your way. The next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be on the 9th of August. On the 9th of August, you know that something is going to happen here. There is going to be a maybe you are going to realize that maybe a certain group of people, or a couple of people, or maybe even one person connected to the few different people. I'm sorry, I know that this is a little bit like confusing, but on the 9th of August, you're going to realize that maybe one person or two people or a few different people have been kind of dishonest with you. A little bastards. They have been dishonest with you. But you know what? You're not going to be blown away. You're not going to be surprised, because this is something that you already knew. This is something that you already suspected. Sometimes people can be very, very naughty, very naughty. And especially if there is some kind of a money involved. People show they're snaky, snaky, facey, facey. People can become really naughty, really dark, and really evil when it comes to money sometimes, and quite dishonest. And I really have a feeling that this is to do with some kind of a money and some kind of a finances, that the one person or few different people were doing something behind your back, and you were aware of it already. This has already crossed your mind. It's just that now on the 9th of August, this is going to be proven to you. There is something that you're going to read. There is something that you're going to become aware of. And it's to do with some kind of a document, or some kind of a legal, proper big mama information, some kind of a legal document and some kind of information. It's going to open your eyes, baby, and it's going to make you aware of the fact that some kind of a little snakes and the little bastards have been dishonest with you. And it's to do with money, and it's to do with the finances. And you know what? You're not even going to be that upset. Do you know what? You're going to be actually really happy and really glad, because you already knew this. But only now things are going to start changing, baby. Now things are going to start changing, baby. I don't think you're going to be able to do too much about what this person or this bunch of snakes have already done. I don't think you're going to be able to do something about it, because some kind of evidence has been destroyed. Some kind of evidence have been destroyed. And this is not going to make you feel really frustrated either, but because your happiness, baby, it's going to keep you going. Because for once, you will know that now it's time, baby, to take things over. And now it's time to set the boundaries. And you've learned one of the greatest lessons ever when it comes to the people in general. I mean, I'm not saying everybody is like this, but some people are very, very naughty. I mean, I wouldn't do something like this personally, but this is not about me, because I know that things get back to people. I don't want to do anything behind people's back, especially if it's something like this, really not really good. But as I said, the good news is that you're not going to be as surprised. You're not going to be upset. You're actually going to be really relieved. So the time now is what you've learned out of it. You learned a huge lesson, my gorgeous Torini. You learned a big lesson about yourself, about the people in general, about the life, but also you will be able to like kind of set the boundaries right now. So after this moment in time, you are going to be back in the game when it comes to all this. And it's to do maybe with some kind of a project, or maybe something that belongs to you, and maybe something that belongs to you and belongs to other people as well, and maybe these other people have been dishonest with certain percentages or something like that. This is something to do with something rather complex. But the bottom line is that you are gonna need to set the boundaries, and in the future you are just going to need to be a little bit careful indeed. The next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be on the 10th of August. Okay, on the 10th of August, like basically you are going to, on the 10th of August, something really bad and really dark and really heavy, it's going to come to an end. You're going to become aware of the fact for the first time in your life, something really dark, heavy, and negative, that's something that has been making you feel really dark and negative and heavy, and something that has been making you feel like a lost at times, within the last months or two, quite a lot. Something that has been preventing you from evolving in life in general. You're going to hear a really good news about it. Something negative is slowly but surely coming to an end. So you will see the clear direction. It's going to be right there, because you will know what you weren't able to do because of that. So that's your clear direction, because it's not only about you becoming aware of something bad and dark and negative coming to an end, but it's also like a more about the direction you couldn't follow and you couldn't go on because of that. That whatever is here that you're going to realize that you desperately need to continue with, in exactly, you need to like really commit yourself to it. And in exactly take this very seriously, because in exactly 9 months' time, there is going to be a big reward you're going to get out of it. And this is going to reflect on your lifestyle in general. Your life is going to be so much more colorful, but this is going to come through this particular reward. But before that reward happens, you need to commit yourself to it fully. Absolutely brilliant. The next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be on the 15th of August. On the 15th of August, very unusual situation here, a blast from the past. Some kind of a person you haven't seen and you haven't spoken to in like absolute years. Like, oh my God, it's to do with a person you haven't spoken to or you didn't see for a very long time. Maybe somebody from your childhood, that's how I feel, or somebody from a very long time ago is about to make their return, make their comeback into your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be physically, but maybe that person will call you, or maybe you're just going to see somewhere that person, my gorgeous Torini. Whoever this is, this person is going to remind you of your childhood. It's going to remind you of your life from a long time ago, but it's also going to remind you of something really negative and really dark you've been through in your childhood. Something that I've mentioned before, something to you, something that you hold within, and something that you don't like talking to other people about. To something that is very deeply personal, and something that really kind of stressed you, like in your childhood maybe, and it affected you still, it affects you still, and it was affecting you all this time, and I think you were aware of it. So you're going to be reminded of something really negative through that person that happened to you in your childhood. But you know what? This is not about something bad. This is not about something dark. This is not about something negative. No, baby, no. This is going to bring the best out in you, my gorgeous Torini, because it's going to bring the best out in you, because you are really going to go like low and down and all dark and all negative, and you're going to tap into this negativity, this really strange vibration. You're going to be showered with it for a few minutes or so, but then you're going to re-emerge stronger than you've ever been, more powerful than you've ever felt. You somehow needed to tap into this specific, this particular energy. This energy is part of you. It's part of who you are, because it's something that you went through. It's going to help you to see this in a different light, and come out of it. But most importantly, it's going to make you extremely determined. Why? Because you're going to be reminded of some kind of a project that you were thinking about starting and starting and starting, which is also, on another hand, going to need from you to kind of again deeply commit yourself to this as well. Another deep commitment. So this situation, as I said, it's going to really work in your favor because it's going to remind you now suddenly of some kind of a project which you've had on your mind for a while. Only now this is going to be shining rather brightly. And that's why this is going to bring the best out in you, because you're going to become so determined here. You're not going to care about the problems ahead that this may bring. You're not going to care about any negativity that this may bring into your life, my gorgeous Torini, or any like kind of, you're not going to care about any like kind of what do you call it, like a risk, that this may actually bring into your life. Oh my God, this is more important than you can possibly imagine. Sorry, this is my OCD. It's like freaking out a little bit. Sorry, my gorgeous plants. You see, I can't really. Come on, my little plantini. See, even my plants are like really, because it's so hot, and my plants are like kind of going down a little bit with this hot weather. There you go. Stay like that, my darling. Stay like that, because I'm gonna slap you. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I would never slap my babies. The next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's gonna be on the okay, so this was on the 15th, yeah. So the next important date, it's gonna be on the 20th of August. On the 20th of August, oh my God, not only you're gonna have such a positive experience, you are going to be surrounded by the certain people, and you are really going to be enjoying yourself. You're really going to be enjoying yourself. You're going to open yourself up beautifully. You're going to go with this amazing flow. You're going to be enjoying yourself like you haven't been enjoying yourself for a while. You're going to get some inspiration, some realization, some ideas. You're clearly going to realize what's missing in your life, because there are a couple of people who are going to be inspiring you so much, my gorgeous Torini, as well. But also, it's not only about this positive experience you are going to have. It's not only about you realizing what's missing in your life, but you're also in between the 20th and the 21st of August, my gorgeous Torini, there is an important news you're going to have. This is going to make you feel so good. My God, this news I can describe that you're going to have by the 21st of August. It's going to revive you, baby. How I can describe this news to be, it's like one of your big wishes is about to come true. That's how I can explain this. One of your biggest wishes are about to come true. My goodness. The next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be on the 25th of August. Okay? On the 25th of August, you need to understand that you are going to realize you have to accept something not working for you no longer. On the 25th of August, you are going to have to accept that something specific is making you feel really unhappy. Something specific, it's like becoming more of a torture than anything else. Something specific you are doing, now you're going to realize you don't want to do this anymore because it's making you feel really unhappy. If you are doing something in this life, in this world, that it's persistently making you feel unhappy, you really need to snap out of it. This really is to do with a certain journey that has come to an end, my gorgeous Torini. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you're going to be able to move on, because this in itself, it's making you feel unhappy. It's preventing you from doing what you should be doing. It's preventing you from you evolving yourself. It's constantly making you feel really negative. And this has been making you feel really negative for a while. And it's making you feel like you're in self-imposed prison. All these things are coming to you through your own intuition, through your own spirit, my gorgeous Torini. And like, by you will see that maybe it's to do with a certain job, something that has been making you feel really unhappy. It's just something that you're constantly doing, and it's really kind of like you really need to liberate yourself from this obstruction, and you are, thank God, going to find a solution. Okay, this is very important. You're gonna find a solution. You're gonna come to the bottom of things. You're gonna realize this, because you're gonna speak to somebody who's so important to you, somebody who means to you so much, a really wise and clever and a very intelligent person, very strange person, but extremely spiritual person. Very strange but very spiritual person. You're going to be talking to that person about this, and it's more about that person again confirming to you things that you already know, but you are really going to come to the bottom of things through that particular person, and you're going to kind of like really find a solution, and that in itself you're going to find as such a relief, because something what this person is going to say to you, it's going to give you like a fresh approach to all this. And this person is somebody who is continually kind of inspiring you in the best possible way. This you are gonna realize potential you are ignoring and avoiding, maybe because of this. You're gonna realize the potential. So that's why all this, it's part of you, it's all coming down. The bottom line is that you will eliminate the old, my gorgeous Torini. Here you will let go and eliminate the old. You will detach yourself, and you're finally going to start the process of this remarkable, remarkable, remarkable transformation. The next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be on the 27th of August. This is brilliant. On the 27th of August, now this is ever my plant. On the 27th of August, my plants are like not talking to me at the moment. Sorry. On the 27th of August, there you go. On the 27th of August, on the 27th of August, my gorgeous Torini. Okay, this is brilliant. I'm very happy for you here. It's to do with some kind of a legal matter, or it's to do with some kind of an important answer. Oh my God, this is going to set you free, baby. This is going to liberate you like never before. Something is indeed going to be decided in your favor. Whether this is to do with some kind of a court case, whether this is to do with some kind of important decision that you couldn't do anything about, but you were waiting for somebody else to make for you. This is going to work in your favor. You're going to feel very, very happy, my gorgeous Torini. So that's on the 27th of August, 2024. And now you're also going to really have such an interesting idea on this particular day. You're also going to have such an interesting idea, completely random idea, something that you want to explore. I really strongly suggest you to do this. So random, so bizarre, and whatever comes to you to kind of explore, you also need to understand that this in itself, there is so much more to it. This is to do with your destiny, So in as little as 2 weeks after this moment in time, you are going to find yourself on this mind-blowing crossroads once again, and you will fully understand how much more there is to this particular thing you wanted to explore in the first place, baby. It's about to open the door to all sorts of possibilities. It's about to open the door to the whole new world out there you never knew existed, let alone what is this actually going to do to your life in general. I mean, in terms of your personal evolution, this is going to be absolutely everything indeed. The next date is going to be on the 29th. Sorry, the next date it's going to be 28th. On the 28th of August, my gorgeous Torini, on the 28th of August, you are something is going to be offered to you, and I would not take this whatsoever. Something is going to be offered to you here. And I would be very, very careful about this. I would say, like, no, baby, no. I'm sorry, it's very difficult to say what this is exactly, but something is going to be offered to you, some kind of option. Some kind of option is going to be offered to you, and it is going to seem like too good to be true. That's because it is. Run away from it on miles. This is not going to be good option for you whatsoever. If you go for this option, you will go against your spirit because your intuition is going to be telling you, no, baby, no. If you go for this option, you will be ignoring your intuition, and I'm afraid there is a little price you're going to need to pay for it. I mean, I'm not being funny. It's not the end of the world, but you will just unnecessarily go a few steps backwards. No, baby, no. At this stage, you must keep on moving forward and make the most of these months. You are, well, I forgot to say that this month is in general bringing you a good luck, especially when it comes to money and when it comes to finances in general, or any little ventures you want to start or you want to explore or you want to take on. That's because we benefit from the power of this number 8, which is bringing us. Number 8, it's an extremely powerful number, and it attracts good luck, wealth, like it attracts good luck, but it's also extremely beneficial for our wealth and extremely beneficial for us making the right decisions, especially when it comes to money, finances, and things like that. So that's why I need you to be as open-minded as you can, and I need you to understand this and take this very, very seriously indeed. The next important date, so that was 20, the next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's gonna be on the 28th of August. That was 25, sorry, that was 25, that was 27, that's 20, sorry, on the 30th of August. The next important date is going to be on the 30th of August. Now, on the 30th of August, my gorgeous 25, sorry, 25, 27, 20, 20, 29, 30. Yeah. No, 29. Sorry. I'm getting confused. 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 Raise your vibration, my gorgeous Torini. Raise your vibration. That was the 25th. That was the 27th, 28th. This is the 29th. Sorry, on the 29th of August. Sorry. On the 29th of August, my gorgeous Torini, you are going to have a really, really good news. And this good news is bringing you this incredible, incredible, incredible opportunity. Okay, so it's not only about this good news, but it's also about this incredible opportunity you are indeed going to become aware of. You're going to be very, very happy because this particular opportunity is something which you kind of have been dreaming about for absolute ages. And the next important date, my gorgeous Torini, it's going to be on the 30th of August. Now, why the 30th of August is going to be so important? Now, do you remember? Where is it now? Yes. Do you remember? Where is it? Just a second. On the 30th, do you remember when I said to you about you realizing on the 15th of August, I told you that there is going to be this project that you are going to be reminded of. On the 15th of August, there is this project you are going to be reminded of. Okay, this is when you're going to be reminded of this project in the most beautiful, in the most spiritual, in the most magnificent, but also in the most bizarre way possible. Because first of all, you're going to feel low down and negative, and then you're going to tap into something dark that you've been through, and then this is going to bring the best out in you, and it's going to remind you of this really sacred and really special project you wanted to do. You wanted to start some kind of a venture. So you're going to realize this on the 15th of August. And why the 30th of August is going to be so important? Because on the 30th of August, you are on the 30th, on the 29th of August festival, sorry, on the 29th of August festival, you're going to get this, you're going to become aware of this opportunity. Sorry. What I didn't mention is on the 29th of August, sorry, on the 29th of August, this opportunity that you're going to have, it's going to be connected to the 15th of August, because you're going to be able to take this venture, to start this venture, to start this project. And that's why you're going to feel so happy. That's why you're going to feel so excited. That's why you're going to feel over the moon. That's why you're going to have a reason to celebrate, literally. And by the time you get to the 30th of August, you are going to take this opportunity on, and you are indeed going to make the first step. Oh my God, you're going to make the first step, like by taking this opportunity on. There is something that you're going to need to do, and you are going to feel so good. You're going to feel so excited, that this is going to like kind of, okay, this is going to be like a bit of like a, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be like a bit of like a kind of complex, it's gonna be like a hard work. But even when something is really hard like this, when we feel so good about it, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. We can be as stressed as we can be. We can be as negative as we can be. But when we are dealing with something that we are so passionate about, something that's so clearly a part of our destiny, it only brings the best things out of us, through our own reflection, So when we are doing something we are destined for, things are completely different. And even more so, on the 31st of August 2024, you're going to have like a little adventure. And something is going to happen. You're going to need to go somewhere urgently. You're going to need to go somewhere urgently and do something. And you're going to be a little bit paranoid. But then everything is going to end up to be completely different. And you are going to have this little adventure where you are going to also realize something very interesting, very, very interesting, what you should do with your money and with your financial situation immediately. And it's going to have a really positive effect and positive impact on your finances. And you should do that. You should do that indeed. So now, my gorgeous Torini, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationships. Ooh la la. I think that your partner is gonna, I'm not being funny, but I think that your partner is gonna go through something really difficult. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what this is, but something is gonna happen, and your partner is gonna be really worrying about something, and your partner is gonna be a little bit sad about something. I think that something is really terribly going to break your partner's heart. And I need you to give lots of love to your partner. Not that I need to tell you this, my gorgeous Torini, but I just want to prepare you to this, that your partner is going to maybe, your partner will be going through something difficult, through something negative, and your partner is going to hear something, and it's going to like, oh no, throw your partner out of balance a little bit. So I just want to prepare you, that your partner is going to be going through something very, very difficult indeed. But also, what else I was going to say to you? It's to do with the news that your partner is going to have. But also, and this is going to happen at around the beginning of this month, at around the beginning of August. But at around the end of August, your partner is really going to surprise you with this amazing idea. Your partner is going to have an amazing idea. And this particular idea, you know that you are both going to need to make a really big steps when it comes to this idea. But you are both reaching this stage of your life where you could really do with a change, and certain things became really stale. And this is bringing such a beautiful new energy into your life. I really suggest you to do this. It's not an amazing idea. I'm not saying it's an amazing idea just to say it, but it is going to be an amazing idea, and it's going to make both of your lives, quality of your life on daily basis, of so much better quality, which is telling me that you have been maybe frustrated with certain things for a while and you didn't do anything about it. And this in itself is going to be the way out for both of you. And for those of you, my gorgeous Taurinis, who are single and ready to mingle, my goodness, there is somebody very much so who you're going to see first this month. You've never seen this person before. You never came across this person before. This person is a little bit different to the people you normally go for, but you're going to find something so irresistible about this person. Somebody very intelligent, very smart, very clever, somebody who doesn't talk a lot, and somebody who like kind of somebody who comes across like quite secretive but ridiculously interesting. Let me tell you that this person comes across secretive only to those who don't know this person. Who knows this person is extremely intelligent, extremely smart, and extremely clever. So you're going to come across that person for the first time in your life this month. That person is going to say something to you and few things, and you're going to be like, oh my God. Only then you're going to notice how gorgeous this person is. Once they say something to you, you're going to be like, oh my God. You're going to realize how beautiful this person is, how gorgeous this person is. And few times you're going to be like, that person is going to say something to you. So it makes me feel like this is somebody who you see when you visit the certain places, or when you go somewhere regularly, or when you go somewhere frequently, so it's to do with some place where you go frequently, where you're going to come across this person, my gorgeous Torini. And because I know that you're going to see this person 2 or 3 times, and each time you see this person, the more vavavomish you're going to feel. And the fourth time you see this person, you're going to jump in the bed like immediately. No, I'm joking. And sorry, I'm joking. And every time you see this person, you're going to feel like, oh, it's still on, thank God. Every time you see this person, you're going to feel a more and more like connection towards this person. And then when you're one day on your own, you're going to be chilling out, you're going to be relaxing, and there is some kind of insight you're going to have. But I think that you're going to fall asleep. Some certain things are going to be happening while you're sleeping. You will be having a mini astral projection. There are certain answers you're going to get. You're not going to be aware of it consciously. You're only going to be aware of it once you wake up. Suddenly, when you wake up, when you open your eyes, suddenly you will understand that this is the right person for you. You will understand, that you are going to make a really wise choice if you step forward and try to have a relationship, try to take it further. This is indeed a really, really wise choice for you. These type of people I really like this person. I like this type of people. I love mysterious people. I like people who come across to other people in a certain way, but otherwise they're like completely different to what they come across to other people to be. I just love this type of people. So I do see this as somebody really, really special. And I did not mention that this is someone who is extremely kind of passionate. And I do have a bit of like Aries vibes, like a bit of Aries or Taurus. Torini, hello, my darling. Aries or Taurus vibes. That's what I feel about this person. Maybe even Leo, just a little bit. One of these three signs, there is a vibe that I'm getting. And also, my gorgeous Torini, those of you who are single and not ready to meet somebody, you are going to have a really lovely surprise at around the 17th of August. This lovely and really happy surprise, something which is instantly going to pick you up, and something which is instantly going to make you feel so creative, and something which is instantly going to make you have this idea. What do you want to do? You will want to try something, you will want to explore something, and that in itself is part of the direction you should follow, because it's going to change your life in such a beautiful way when it comes to spirituality, and when it comes to your practicality, and when it comes to you following the path you're destined for. Keep following this, because not that long after this moment in time, my gorgeous Torini, you're indeed going to really have a little contemplation. And what's happening right now, it's going to be playing a giant role when it comes to what exactly you're going to come up with, and which element is going to make you realize, which aspect of your life is going to make you realize how much you've actually changed without even realizing. Something is going to open your eyes, not how much you change necessarily, but more towards you wanting to explore and do something so badly. It's like leading towards things that you're going to realize are missing in your life, you know. And it doesn't matter how old you are, it doesn't matter what's happening in your life. The age is just a number at the end of the day. And so now, my gorgeous Torini, I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to see what is going to be a tarot card of the months. What is going to be a tarot card of the months, my gorgeous Torini? Oops, what is going to be a tarot card of the months? Let's see, my baby. Let's see, let's see, let's see. What is going to be a tarot card of the month? Tarot card of the month. Oh la la. You see this? The special, this is going to mean to you so much, this connection with the one particular person. But it's this one particular person who means to you so much. There is going to be such an important conversation you are going to have with the one particular person who means to you so much. You know, first of all, something beautiful is going to happen, which is going to bring both of you even closer together at at around like the 22nd of August, you know. So this is somebody who is in your life. It could be your partner, it could be your family member, it could be your friend. So something beautiful is going to happen, you know, at around the 22nd of August, and it's going to bring both of you even closer together. And there is going to be an important discussion you're going to have. And this particular person that you're going to be that you're going to be talking to, my gorgeous Torini, this particular person is going to play an important role when it comes to them highlighting what do you need to like kind of do in terms of practicality. There is something that you are like kind of struggling with in your life, but you're not being honest with yourself. And this is why we have these wonderful people in our lives, a wonderful guiding lights. This particular person, bless their heart, whoever they are, they're going to realize that you're terribly struggling with something, you know, and that particular person knows you so well. And first of all, you're going to be surprised, but then again, you're going to be grateful to God, because later on, you've got three cards. Later on, while you're relaxing, chilling out, you will be like kind of having another insight, such a spiritual month. And it's like another insight, another confirmation. You will realize that, you know, you desperately need to move on from something. And that in itself is going to lead towards you having another compromise. But this one, it's going to be like, oh my God, absolutely life changing. You're going to feel so much more relaxed, and you're going to feel so much more like kind of, you will be able to do what you want to do, my gorgeous Torini, and this is why, the people in our lives are so important, because when we stumble into some kind of a problem, sometimes it takes us a while to be honest with ourselves, which is absolutely fine, because we do things at our own pace. But sometimes when this guiding gorgeous light in our life comes forward, why to waste your time with something that it's having such a negative impact on you? This life is too short, and that's why this is going to be so important. Okay, my gorgeous Torini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye. And now it's time for something really, really special. Now it's time, my gorgeous people, for something really, really beautiful. This brand new pendant I have in my store, I only have literally few of them. So once they are gone, they are gone. This gorgeous pendant I have, it's an absolutely stunning amethyst pendant. Okay, this is a white gold amethyst pendant, and I don't know if you can see it that well. It's absolutely stunning. This gorgeous amethyst pendant, it's in white gold, and it also has two diamonds on each side. Okay, I don't know how well this camera is actually focusing. This is a quite dainty but ever so beautiful pendant, amethyst pendant set in white gold with two little diamonds on each side. And yes, these diamonds are real diamonds, like this amethyst is a high quality amethyst as well. When it comes to this gorgeous white gold amethyst pendant with two diamonds, two little diamonds on each side, of course they're not huge, of course they're not massive, but this also white gold pendant, and this is a sterling silver chain that this comes with. Yes. And also when it comes to amethyst, amethyst is absolutely brilliant and a very powerful crystal in many different ways, because it does have a power to enhance our immune system. And also on top of that, it helps with anxiety, depression. It helps to clear mind. It helps to wash away toxic thinking, but also it encourages sleep patterns, and at the same time it eases tension, because it's absolutely essential for spiritual balance in itself. When we wear amethyst, and we are in a relaxed state of mind, we have like all sorts of insights we wouldn't normally have. So amethyst is probably one of the most significant crystals you can actually get in terms of achieving such a perfect balance within our bodies. Okay. And also, when it comes to diamonds, for example, my gorgeous people, diamonds are also having a spiritual effect and a spiritual impact on our body, because diamonds, on another hand, believe me or not, makes us fearless. What a mind-blowing combination this actually is. Not only this gorgeous pendant is just so beautiful, so gorgeous, but at the same time, it is ever so powerful. This is so gorgeous, like I cannot explain. As I said, I'm so excited, my God, about this pendant, because it's very, very gorgeous. But also, I only have, few of them. As I said, once they're gone, they're gone. Absolutely stunning, and a really, really unique little piece as well. I really hope you can see this. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop, and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way as well. And of course, if you would like to buy this gorgeous pendant, the link is going to be in the description below, but also you can check on top of the comments, because I will pin, the links for these crystals on top of the comment section as well. But on another hand, you can also find the link for this pendant, like it's going to be either here or either here in one of the top corners. You will be able to click on it and the link is going to come up that way as well. Or on another hand, you can simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will see the first two products on top of my shop are going to be my two latest products I've just advertised. So you're either going to find this in the description or on top of the comments, or it's going to be one of the two corners above me, or you simply go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way as well. Again, I've got something different today, my gorgeous people. This beautiful sterling silver ball necklace. Look at how gorgeous this is. Sterling silver, okay, ball necklace. And basically, it's like a little balls, from the beginning right to the end, because I've just kind of like heard about, people selling ball necklaces, sterling silver ball necklaces, and they only have like a certain amount of balls or something like that. This in its like certain amount of balls, you see, and this in itself, this sterling silver ball necklace is literally made with sterling silver balls, from the beginning right to the end. Look how gorgeous this looks. And it looks absolutely wonderful when you put this around your neck. The sterling silver gorgeous ball necklace is 18 inches long, okay? It's 18 inches long, which is like, kind of like a standard size, for necklaces and chains, because they kind of are really, just sit in such a beautiful way around our neck. It's not too long and it's not too short. It's just perfect to make a statement. Look at this gorgeous sterling silver necklace, my gorgeous people. This is another thing I'm so excited about, because I find this so beautiful myself. So when I find something so beautiful, I know people are going to find this beautiful as well. Look at how gorgeous this is. Okay? Absolutely stunning. And the link to buy this gorgeous necklace, it's going to be in the description below, or you can find it pinned on top of the comments, on top of the comment section, okay? Or you will see the link right above me in one of the corners, one of the two corners above me. You will be able to click on and this link is going to show up. Or you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonasin shop and my page is going to come up that way. Just click on it and you will be able to see one of the two latest products in my store are gonna be these two that I'm advertising right now. I'm so excited when it comes to this, my gorgeous people, because this is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store, to be quite honest with you. This is a blue topaz bracelet, sterling silver bracelet, and it's not only like a genuine blue topaz, but this is also handmade. This absolutely gorgeous handmade bracelet is 10 millimeters wide, so that's quite wide if you know what I mean, and it's also 7.5 inches long, which is a standard bracelet size. What I find it absolutely stunning, look at this, I find it absolutely stunning because the way this bracelet is made, the way it's designed, it's absolutely gorgeous. And also it's a genuine topaz, you know, and the blue topaz, it helps you to cultivate intuition, it helps with mental sharpness, for communication skills, and for self-assurance as well. So when it comes to confidence, this little bracelet, it's absolutely brilliant. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. I mean, I'm not being funny, but as I said, this bracelet is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever had in my store. And the fact that it's got a blue topaz and blue topaz crystal is just so powerful, especially when it comes to, you know, boosting our energy in general, when it comes to our communication skills, when it comes to our intuition. I mean, all these things are always leading us towards us coming out of our comfort zone. So when we wear this, we also at the same time we come out of our comfort zone, which is ever so important when it comes to us having a progress in life. Honestly, my gorgeous people, I don't know if you can see how beautiful this actually is, blue topaz. And let me tell you, on top of all that, blue topaz, it's quite rare. And I'm talking about a genuine blue topaz here, like a high quality blue topaz. This in itself, it's actually a very, very rare crystal. And it's not only extremely powerful, it's not only extremely beautiful, but it's also quite rare as well. Absolutely stunning. Look how beautiful this is. My gorgeous people, I'm so excited about this bracelet, to be quite honest with you. And you know, if you buy this, you will see exactly what I was talking about, how beautiful this gorgeous bracelet is. And you know, when things are made handmade, you know, they have a completely different energy. You know, it's a completely different energy, it feels different. Do you know what I mean? But I suppose you can only know how it feels once you buy it. But it's absolutely beautiful. You know, it's the type of bracelet that everybody's going to notice. You know, it's just so striking, so gorgeous to look at. But then on another hand, it is ever so powerful because it kind of, you know, brings like tremendous impact into our lives just by wearing it. I mean, anything that increases our confidence, anything that's so positive and beneficial for our mental sharpness, anything that helps, you know, with our communication skills, and anything that helps with our self-assurance in general, we cannot possibly go wrong with, can we? Absolutely brilliant. There you go. Look at it again. It's stunning. So, my gorgeous people, if you would like to be the owner of this gorgeous bracelet, again, I haven't got that many of them in stock because they are handmade. You see what I mean? So, once they go, I suppose they will go. But at the same time, if you would like to buy this gorgeous bracelet, my gorgeous people, then you will see that the link is going to be in the description below. Okay, the link is going to be in the description below this video. I also put the link in the card somewhere above me. They're going to be the link for it as well. But I'm also going to place the links on top of the comments. I will pin, this bracelet on top of the comments, and you will see where you can actually buy this. Or on another hand, you can just go on Google and just type in Sasha Bonus in shop, and my page is going to come up that way as well. You will see somewhere on the top this bracelet is going to be, because it's a brand new item in my store. But I really have to say, it's absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. And if you buy it, you will see exactly where was I coming from. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can see the details. The detail, is it focusing or not, the camera? Absolutely stunning. Okay,